Boom. All right, good evening, all you cartoon addicts out there, and get ready to dive into another thrilling episode of the Cartoon Rewind podcast. It's not just your ordinary Cartoon Rewind podcast. It's not about toys. It is not about cartoons, but guess what? It is all about the PSAs. And Rolly, what does PSA stand for, buddy?
Please send assistance.
Exactly. It does not stand for public service announcement. It does not. So that's today's special episode. By the way, I'm the host with the most. I am Frank, and of course, joining me as always are my partners in crime, the Fred and the Barney of the show. You know, we got
Who's
the one
Fred?
and only Rolly
Who's
and
Fred?
the encyclopedia of all cartoons. We
Who's
got
Fred?
Gemini himself.
Who's Fred?
I'm gonna
Um,
let you two
I'm
figure
Fred.
out which one's who's Fred and who's Barney. I'm gonna let you
Okay,
two
so
figure that out.
I'm gonna. Well, wait. Between me and Dwayne.
Yes. Oh, you're Fred.
Yeah. I mean, no. Dwayne is Fred. He's a taller man. I'm the shorter man. Makes sense.
All right. So
It doesn't matter.
Last week's
Uh-huh.
episode, who was Batman? Who was Robin?
You was Batman.
Well, I'm Batman. I was Batman.
Ah,
I was
okay.
I was Nightwing.
So at least you guys are playing well with that. So that's
Yes,
good.
yes.
That's good.
Yeah, and I just noticed. I'm noticing what you're doing now with your greetings. I get it.
All right. So now, before we get into today's episode, do us a favor. Remember to smash that subscribe button. You got to drop us a comment and throw us a like our way. You can catch us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever your podcast cravings will take you. Now, also, come check us out on Instagram and TikTok because we drop a lot of great cartoon clips out there. Oh, and of course, the number one thing that we need to remind you of is you got to check out our new home. Rolly, why don't you tell our fans a little bit more of what I'm talking about?
Yes, I'll be happy to. So we're happy to announce that the Cartoon Rewind podcast's new home is the cartoonrewind.com. There, cartoonrewind.com, you'll be able to find past episodes of all your favorite podcasts in the whole wide world, which is the one you're listening to now. Plus, now.
Oh,
we have
Rolly, hold
toys.
on. Can you stop real
Yes.
quick? Because I have to go on eBay and buy some toys that are really expensive. You hear me? So give me 1 second. Hold on, buddy.
No. You don't have to go.
No?
No. Just go to cartoonrewind.com.
Oh my God, I did not know that. Thank you for sharing
Listen, you're welcome. It is the new home to get your best collectibles. All right, we have a wide selection of collectibles plus new toys just for you, Frank, and all our
Just for me.
listeners.
that.
Yes, yes, and our listeners. If you, no, I'm not gonna give you guys a secret code. Maybe the next week's episode. You guys listen next week. I'll give you guys a code to get a 15% off discount
Can,
for all our listeners.
can I use that 15% discount on the exclusive San Diego Comic Con Once a Man Cobra Commander?
Hell no. That's, you know how hard it was for us to get that? That's blood, sweat, and tears. I had to go straight to Hasbro. And be like, bro, you're doing my boy Frank here wrong.
Exactly.
He needs one.
Rolly fought for us.
Yes. And he only took that and $600. Boom. We're good. But yes, cartoonrewind.com, guys. Check it out. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully we have something for everyone. It's my little pride and joy. Thanks to the support of these two on this podcast and all you listeners out there. So thank you.
Yes. All right, so Rolly, what is today's episode all about, my brother?
So this week's episode, and might be extended to 2 because we found a lot of material,
Yes.
is dedicated straight to PSA, so public service announcements. And for you young people, you may have no idea what that is, but back in the 80s and 90s, and previously, but mainly, obviously we were only around for the 80s and 90s.
Some of us were around for the 70s.
You know, well, that's just Frank. Yeah, that was just Frank. A little bit of Dwayne. We were discussed this, and I'm in my 30s, so I'm not there yet.
What a lie.
So, guys, listen. It's serious. So, TV felt that they had to teach us things that our parents couldn't do because our parents are too busy living their lives. So TV was our parents, and they had to tell us. So that's why
Yes.
they came up with this perfect public service announcement. And obviously, we've seen some on this podcast. We've seen a few GI Joes that have it. He-Man has have it. I came up with one. I came across one that just triggered. I'm like, this is a really messed up PSAs, and we should do. And I thought it'd be a good topic to come across.
And that's gonna be part 2. That's gonna be in part 2.
Yeah. Well, we'll try to see if we can get it in part 1. Let's see. But yes, yeah, and it could be part 1, but be part 2. Who knows?
We'll see
Just
how
stay
it goes.
around and listening.
We'll see how we feel.
Yes.
How we feel?
I feel like we could get started with the first one. This is in no particular order. So let's see here. So the plan is I'm going to share with you guys the podcast. Sorry, the podcast. Wow, the PSA, and let's review it and let's talk about it.
All right.
We're gonna start off a strong one with He-Man. This is labeled He-Man: Touching and Molestation Awareness. So it's already a great title.
Already, yes.
Yes.
I want to talk to you about something that's very personal. Your body.
Remember, it's your body and no one should touch
Put a
you in a
shirt
way
on,
that
buddy.
you feel is
We're
wrong.
talking to
I'll
kids.
get anybody who tries it.
It's not that easy, Orko. It's hard for a young person to admit that he or she has been touched in a bad way.
If you've been touched that way, don't be ashamed. Tell someone you trust, like your parents, your doctor, your teacher, or
What if it's your parents?
or your minister or rabbi.
Right, Orko?
Yes.
Right on.
Okay. So
And
first of all,
most of the time it is a parent. Most of the time, which is
So-
sad.
yeah. So the first problem that I have here is it's a guy in his underwear with no shirt on,
Yes.
with large muscles, aggressively pointing at me, saying, "You better talk to somebody." So now I don't want to talk to anybody.
Exactly.
You
Now
know?
here's what I would love to see. Here's what I would love
Yes.
to see. I would love to see a PSA of Oracle beating the shit up onto somebody, just beating them up. You know what I mean? And then, but it's just not just beating them up, right? He comes out with this deep voice. He starts rolling up his sleeves, and then She-Ra notices that Oracle's got more freaking muscles than He-Man, and she goes the whole, damn. See, that's what I would love to see.
Well,
That's what I would love to see.
I mean, you remember that She-Ra's
Bro, I'm
He-Man
about to
sister.
say that's her brother.
Oh, are they?
They're twins.
He-Man, yeah, She-Ra, yeah, they're twin. They're,
Boy, I tell you.
where?
She can
So-
still say, "Damn, you got bigger muscles than my brother." What's up?
Yeah, but
That sounds-
that's not how you
That
meant it.
sounds awkward.
No, I did
That's
not.
bad.
I did not because
Yeah.
I forgot that they were brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah,
again, that's your show,
yeah.
man. That's your show.
Yeah, but you know, the people in the South are cool with that.
So what happened?
The people in the South are cool, like
Oh
Georgia,
yeah, no, they're
Alabama.
fine with that. Yeah,
No, they're cool.
that's up there by
So we'll-
by like where D lives and shit.
Please stop
I
stop offending our possible fan base. Stop.
That's where D lives. That's why he's in black. He's just in the shadows. He doesn't come out, and he doesn't want people to know he's on this podcast.
Exactly. I need you.
I don't blame you, buddy. I don't blame you.
So, but D has a good point though. Everybody he mentioned, your teacher, your parents, your teacher, your priest, those are all the people who used to molest people. I mean,
Yeah, especially back then, bro. You know what I mean?
now I don't feel comfortable talking to my doctor. I don't think I would have been. I don't feel people you trust. I don't trust my doctor. I'll be honest. Never did. But yeah,
I trust my doctor. That's why I like my doctor. I trust my doctor, but I still wouldn't share that with anybody.
my doctor's the first one to molest me. He wanted to do freaking a prostate exam. He's like, "Hey, you know, you're getting up there in age. Time for that prostate exam." I'm like, "I'm good." Because no, come on, let's do it. No. And then when he did it, the weird thing though, here's a weird thing when I get the prostate exam. You know, when he put his hand on my shoulder, right? And then he put a second hand. So I'm wondering, where's the finger?
What an ass.
What
an ass.
Are YouTube? If you're watching this on YouTube, you can see Frank's face change as he's processing everything.
What an ass.
You can see his face just process. He's like, huh? I don't get it. His hand. And then his face
It took me a
starts.
second, but I got it.
All right.
See, mine just grabs me by the back of the hair and just does this.
Oh, so
Isn't that normal?
TMI,
Isn't that normal?
TMI,
No,
TMI, TMI.
not, not for me though. Since I don't have hair, so that's probably why I got two hands
true.
on each shoulder. All right. So our next PSA, which is one of my personal favorite, is from GI Joe. So I think
nice.
we have a couple GI Joes,
We do.
which is one of my favorite. This was called. This is a Roblox special. It's called "Don't Give Strangers Your Address," which is funny because kids, anybody born after caller ID, before to explain it, I need to set this up. Before caller ID, when you picked up your phone, you had no idea who was calling.
No idea.
No idea. So it was like a lot of times. I remember my mom telling me, "Okay, don't tell. Number one, don't tell people you're home alone."
Yeah.
So apparently that was a problem.
Yes.
And number two, never give up your address.
Never tell them where you live.
Yep. Yes. The other thing that pissed me off.
Top two.
The other thing that pissed me off is when I was a kid, they used to confuse me for a girl. Like, hello, Mrs. I'm like, no, I'm a boy. Oh, sorry.
Once a boy, I am.
I was. Boy, once I was. All right. So let's see this PSA about don't give
strangers your address, kids.
And hopefully he's rhyming, because if he doesn't rhyme, I'll be pissed.
Oh no, Roblox has to rhyme, man.
Thank you.
Is your mom there?
No, I'm home alone.
Well, you won a prize. What's her address?
42 Oak Street. Hey, Roblox, some stranger's bringing me a prize.
A stranger, huh? All he wanted to bring you was trouble. Remember, never tell anyone you're home alone, and never give anyone your address.
I'll say Mom can't come to the phone.
Smart thinking.
Now I know.
Yes, you mad.
Knowing is half the battle.
What happened?
So I guess you're mad.
Yep. Because there ain't no rhyming. Ain't no rhyming this timing.
And bro, that freaking guy took off once he saw that big black dude and those muscles.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm out of here.
And Roblox saying, that guy didn't want to bring you no prize. He wanted to bring you his penis. That's what he said. All he wanted to bring you was all he wanted to do was touch your butthole.
That's all he wanted to do.
Sorry. All these PSAs remind me of the Different Strokes episode with the guy with the bike shop.
I remember that one.
And he molested Arnold's best friend, but whatever. That's another episode.
Mm-hmm.
So, question for the audience: has this ever happened to you? Did you ever get a call from someone asking for your address or asking if you're home alone?
Please send us an email. Let us know if you got a soliciting phone call.
Yes. Which also brings me to another random topic. Did you guys ever call those 1-900 numbers to meet? Like,
you mean the 976 numbers?
I don't remember the exact number, but apparently you memorized the phone number.
Yeah.
Those were those adult ones, right?
Yes.
Well, no. There's two types. The one I'm talking about is the chat. We used to chat with random
976.
people.
Oh, the party line. The party line.
Yes, the party line. Yes. Yes.
No, I never did because my dad would kill me if.
Man, I had
watch my bill. Don't tell me you did it.
Well, not with mine. I had a friend of mine. He would do it. We did the little three-way, and I would like, hello, yes, my name is Sandy.
Hello.
Hello there. Yes, I did that a few times. But okay, I digress. So yes, hit us up for those listening.
All right, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yes. Help's on the way. So yes, if you ever got solicited by a strange man in a voice, number one, check for your mailbox for your AARP card.
Yes.
And number two, share a line, share the story with us.
Please do.
Yes.
No, but I do remember the party line, and I also remember the 976 numbers. I remember those. Yeah. Hi, my name is Stacy. Do you want to party tonight?
Yes. I remember those, especially you fell asleep, you wake up like at 2 o'clock in the morning to that commercial.
Yep, and it's there.
Yes, it's you waking up to that commercial like, hey, you're home
That
alone.
one or some gospel. Or something gospel, or of course, which
Wait,
they don't do
something
anymore.
what?
The American
Something
flag.
what?
Remember the American flag?
Oh well, yes, I remember. Well, I was gonna say, are you trying to say gospel?
Gospel. Yes. What did I say?
Dwayne, you gonna let that slide 3 times? You said it 3 times, Dwayne.
What did I
God,
say?
Dwayne. You're saying gospel.
It's gospel.
Okay, whatever. But you remember the flag one, right?
You can't say it, but you can't say gospel because you're white and you go to the
Gospel.
Catholic church. Okay, never mind. Let's skip this word. Yeah. I remember that. No, I don't remember gospel. I remember waking either those commercials or the CD, those infomercials, like
Yep. Takeaway.
like
But wait,
Shakeway was
there's
another
more.
one, but yes, always there's more. But no, also those music ones, like we got the 100 best soft rock music or R&B listeners
6 cents.
in 17 CDs for 17 CDs.
For the
each
low
for
price of
$39.99.
$99.99.
Yes, so I get that one. But yes, I remember that's how you knew it was really late when you wake up and you wake up to a national anthem, and then you get static.
Yes.
Can you even? Damn, we're
Yes,
old.
folks.
We remember when TV.
Yes, little kids.
I guess you're not in your 30s, Rolly, like you say you are.
No, 38. I said I was 38. It happened.
Once upon a time, TV used to go off.
Yes, for like 4 hours.
I thought it was 6.
It did.
But yeah,
It did.
I thought it was 6.
Could be 6. It could be 6. I mean, what? It was like 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning.
I don't remember what
2 o'clock.
time it went out, but I know it did. It went out the air right after that flag.
Yes, man. And you had to sit there. No,
Of
many others
course.
salute it.
You had to show the respect, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Man.
All right, let's go to the next one. So the next one is shipwreck.
Which ties in perfect with the American flag.
Taking something that isn't yours? Are you trying to say something about the American people?
He's a sailor, man. He's a sailor.
Oh, I thought you were talking about how we invaded other countries and taken over, or
no.
plight of the American Indian.
Oh, I remember the Indian crying.
Oh, we got that one. We got that one.
All right, so what's this one? Taking something that isn't yours.
5
Yours.
finger discount.
I like how you changed the subject. Yes, let's see. I hated Shipwreck's voice, by the way.
Stealing. I'll ask for permission later.
Uh-oh. Looks like you're asking for trouble now.
Shipwreck.
How would you like it if someone took your bike?
I wouldn't.
And if you get caught?
I definitely
Is that
wouldn't have
Shipwreck's
trouble.
kid?
Remember,
No.
taking something that isn't yours just
That's
isn't
exactly.
right.
Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
This one should be near and dear to Frankie's heart because he's always talking about how he went into the store and just 5 finger discount everything. So Frankie should take over this one.
Yes. Apparently,
I did not stay past the credits for the PSA, so I must have missed this one.
As I say, I'm assuming he missed this particular PSAs, which, by the way, I used to always stay for
Me too.
PSAs. I always stay for PSAs. And so I didn't learn from this. This is a PSA I didn't take seriously.
I did not either.
The only thing I learned from this PSA is don't get caught, and the kid got caught. That's his fault.
And see, here's what I learned from this PSA: that shipwreck is the quagmire of the Joes, because that kid who stole the bike, if you look at him, that's his freaking kid, man.
His nephew.
That's his freaking cut.
Nephew.
I mean, just imagine the conversation starter, right? I believe I knew your mother's son. How long has it been? 13, 14 years? I mean,
I was probably on shore leave at that time.
Thank you. That looks like freaking shipwreck, man.
It would have been great if they had the same voice.
You do realize it's a cartoon, right? You realize it's a cartoon, right?
What happened?
It's a cartoon.
Yeah.
Yes,
so it's
we are aware.
Okay.
By the way, also, I'm very uncomfortable with
the shirt open?
With how low his shirt is unbuttoned.
Yeah, but
It's
bro,
like unbuttoned.
that's because he's
Uh-huh.
always after Lady J, bro, and
He's
Scarlet
after.
and CoverGirl, man. So
Yeah, I would
he's
say
got to
he's
He's
show,
after.
after Cover Girl.
man.
Well,
He's
yeah,
got to
because
show that
Scarlet.
off, bro.
He's not stupid. Scarlet
Duke.
belongs to Duke. That's a superior officer.
And Lady
Yeah.
J was Flint.
No,
Also
but he'll
superior
still do it.
officer.
He'll still do it. He don't care.
Nah.
He's that type.
Uh,
You can just see it.
So for our listeners out there in podcast world, Shipwreck's shirt is buttoned underneath his belt. So from his belt up, it's just unbuttoned straight and it's all chest. And he's standing in front of two boys with a stupid parrot on his shoulder,
Yep.
giving him a lecture. Now, if this was filmed today, you have a kid saying, "Oh well, I feel very threatened by your shirt and your extra masculinity that you're trying to push on me." And Shipwreck would be the one getting in trouble here.
Exactly. The kids will turn it around and make it a PSA
Yes.
about that.
Yes, about how military people push their masculinity onto the general public.
Mm-hmm. That's if it was now.
But yes,
That's if it was now.
that was
I
if
agree
it's now.
with you.
Thank God they don't have PSAs now.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I never, I never saw this PSA. There's a new one for me. Let's see. All right, so now we're switching tracks to some Transformer ones.
Ooh, nice.
Yes. So let's see what we got here. Some Transformers.
I'm running away from home.
cares?
My parents are mean. Where will you go? I'm not sure, but I'll show them.
Go back. Go back over.
That's right.
It's choppy.
Uh-huh.
It's choppy.
It's choppy. Okay. All right, here I go again. Ready? And 3, 2.
Parents are mean.
Fuck your parents.
I'm not sure, but I'll show them.
That's right. You'll show them how mean you can be.
Bumblebee.
Isn't it better to try to solve problems instead of running away from them?
Maybe I could try talking to my parents again.
Yeah, tell them how you feel. And remember, running away
Leads nowhere. Now I know.
and knowing is half the battle.
Running,
What? They stole G.I. Joe's
running
line?
away leads to prostitution.
Of course.
I like how and first of all, I wish every problem was this simple to
Mhm.
fix. It's like, isn't there something better you could do? You know, you're right. I should go ahead and take care of my issues and my mental trauma and my abusive dad. I should talk to him. Maybe he'll stop smacking me
Mhm.
around.
Yes, he will.
Maybe.
Maybe he
Maybe
will.
if I stand up to him, he'll stop doing it.
Yes. Yes. I also like how the rain stopped all of a sudden. As soon as he realized, you're right.
Brighter day.
Rain stopped.
A brighter day.
Subconsciously, subliminally, they took care of that. And also, Bumblebee's a little bitch for eavesdropping because the little two kids were talking to themselves, and Bumblebee just
why
shows
you-
up and be like,
Why you call her?
he's a little like, "Hey, I heard you." And by the way, how does those two humans fit inside a tiny robot? But whatever, I'm not even going there.
Exactly.
But these two kids were just talking on their own by a tree, like every other kid did back in the '80s. And
Yeah.
Bumblebee pulls up on a dirt road and be like, "Why you gotta be such a little bitch about shit?
Mm-hmm.
Go talk to your dad. Stand up for yourself. Tell him that, talk about your problems."
And you know what's really
And then
messed up, Rolly?
What?
That in the comics, I forgot that the number. Bumblebee actually runs away.
So, by the way, why was he running away? Why was the kid running away? Because the parents don't understand him?
Don't like his parents.
That's it.
Shit. I mean, if you don't like your parents, you know how many kids have run away by now?
Lots.
Oh my God, so many.
Yes. I'll run away from myself. All right. All right, let's see what the next one is. I already see the next one being Streaks. Poor guy finally got something to do.
Who is it?
Nice car.
Oh, you
Is that
mean
Streaks?
Tracks?
Borrow it? No.
Tracks. Okay, sorry. Tracks. Which is Streaks? Is there a Streaks?
No.
Am I making
Yes,
this up?
you are.
Oh, okay. There's not a Streaks character?
There's
Okay, come on, you're thinking.
No, I
I
am
hear you
thinking.
thinking. Yes.
Sideswipe.
How about the red one, the micro one? There was a red one. There was a Camaro. He was one of the micro ones. They came up with Bumblebee and Cliff Jumper.
Bumble Jumper.
You mean
No.
no, not Gears.
Not
You're
Gears.
you're talking about one of the mini ones, right? The small ones?
Yes. Yeah, it was a red Camaro. Supposedly it was a Camaro, but I don't know. It
Oh,
got big wheels.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yes.
I know which one you're talking about.
I'm gonna
Cliff Jumper.
Okay, never mind. I guess and we just did a freaking Transformers podcast
I
a
know,
couple weeks ago.
and it was on there.
Yes.
And I had them.
Yes.
And I had them as a kid.
Of course, because you sold them. You never listened to Shipwreck. All right, we'll get back to it. Don't worry about it. I'll edit this part out.
No, you won't.
Probably not. All right, here we go.
Let's see tracks.
Nice car. Should we borrow it?
No, that's stealing.
Come on, I'll ask for permission later.
What is wrong with these white kids?
It's more like you're asking for trouble now.
Tracks. I figured I wouldn't get caught.
That still wouldn't make it right. Think how you'd feel if someone took your car.
Yeah, pretty lousy.
And if you got caught,
You could end up in jail.
remember, taking something that isn't yours just isn't right.
It's stealing. Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Right,
First of all,
so-
I doubt the kid had a car because he's trying to steal another one.
Okay, so I definitely have an issue with this one. So
What?
These kids are obviously living in a Transformer world because he knew that was tracks.
No, apparently he did not.
It's
He only knows them in
obvious-
robot mode.
It's obvious that there's this huge Autobot symbol, but you still wanted to steal the car? My personal opinion, that Joker deserves to go to jail. And if that was my son, I would disown him. Because think about this. Think about the conversation, right? The kid's dad to the son. So, Frankie, wait. Let me get this straight. Autobot Tracks, right? The one that sounds like a little snob, right? Busted you trying to steal him, and you didn't notice the obvious Autobot symbol clearly on the hood. I would have to take his name away. I can't call him for Frankie anymore, man. I just can't.
Okay, first one, you just outed yourself with your parenting skills. So you're basically saying it's okay to steal. Again, going back, it's okay to steal as long as you don't get caught.
As long as you don't get caught. And be
Like,
smart
you should have
about
known
it,
better.
man.
You should have
And
been
be
no better.
smart about
Yes,
it.
smart about it. Steal something you know you can steal.
Thank you. Not
Gotcha.
an obvious freaking Autobot, because you see the Autobot symbol. What if it was a Decepticon? You know,
this is
Decepticon
gonna be-
wouldn't be that nice.
This is our PSA. This is a Cartoon Rewinds PSA.
Thank
Be
you.
smart about what you steal.
Exactly.
Look for a logo. Look
And
for
make
a logo.
sure that it's going to be worth it. So if you do go to jail, you can say, okay, that was worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And now you know.
And knowing's half the battle.
Yeah. So
that's
I like
my
how
issue.
I like how you recognize them in robot mode, but then recognize them in car mode.
Thank you.
He didn't care.
If you know,
He did not care.
Yeah.
And again, you did see the Autobot symbol on the hood, right?
No, he didn't.
On the plate.
He didn't. He did not.
Come on, man. How can you miss that?
He didn't.
How can you miss that? He deserves to get caught, man. He deserves to get caught.
By the way, and the Autobot I was thinking about is Wind Charger.
Ah, okay.
Wind Charger. All right, let's see what the next one is. So these are all new. By the way, all these Transformers PSAs are all new for me. I don't remember any PSAs.
Really?
For
I remember a
Transformers,
few.
yeah.
I remember a
I
few.
remember most.
What's the next one?
Slow down, I can hardly see.
Don't ride in the black.
Out of car.
Riding around in dark clothes.
Are you boys okay?
Red alert, I didn't see ya.
And I couldn't see you. No wonder. You don't have reflectors. They tell drivers where you are.
I see what you mean.
Remember, if you have to ride when it's getting dark, have the right equipment.
And wear bright clothes. Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
All right, this is the dumbest. First of all, he's a
Go ahead.
robot. He should be better. He should have better vision than what he does. He almost killed those kids. They the kids went to the side. If you notice, the kids went off the side. He went towards that direction. He was trying to. He purposely ran them off the road.
But did you notice that Red Alert was driving without headlights, and like you said, almost hit the kids? But hey, kids, don't ride a bike without reflectors.
Of course not.
Yes,
dude,
thank you.
Your lights weren't on.
Yes.
Think about it.
Yes. And the kids were, at least they were going the right way. They were on the side of the road.
That is true.
I think
that is true.
I think Red Alert messed up and now trying to blame the kids.
Of course.
Yeah, he fucked up. He was like, man, before Prime finds out, let me see if I can, smooth this out a little bit.
Yes, he's like, well, shit, my insurance rates keep on going. Is it, by the way, for the Autobots, is it insurance? Is it car insurance? Do they get car insurance or life insurance?
Or is it life
insurance?
Insurance.
Yes. Oh, okay.
I think he had a little bit too much energon. You know what I mean? And that's why.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I'm thinking.
But yeah, he went towards them, and you have a good point. His headlights should be on, and he would have seen the kids. He messed up.
Exactly.
That was a big ass puff you took there. Okay. Puff pass, bro. Puff pass. All right, next one.
You gonna wear that sissy thing? It's called a life jacket. Yeah, well, I don't.
Accident waiting to happen.
No, smart ass. Yeah, see, you deserve that for being a smart ass.
Little shit.
I guess you should have worn a life jacket. Accidents can happen, and a life jacket's good protection.
Like seatbelts in a car or a motorcycle helmet. Now I know.
Knowing is half the battle.
All right, I'm waiting for Frank to complain about his voice.
Oh, I cannot stand his voice. I cannot stand his voice.
That wasn't the original hoist. That one sucked.
That was a soft, yes. But towards the end, it got a little close. Towards the end, it got a little. When he was speeding away, he did get a little. So number one, no one wears seatbelts that much.
Everyone wears.
Well, back then, no. Back then, they did not.
Back then, yes. No one put on seatbelts back in the 80s. And you can tell if you don't put on seatbelt now, then you know you were born in the 70s and 80s.
Yep.
Or what was the other one to use? The motorcycle helmet. It's not a law. You don't have to wear a helmet. Sea spray. God, you're so dumb.
Man, if I was that other kid, man, I would have done a Nelson once he fell. I would have been like, for being a smart ass.
That's what you get.
You know what I mean? He was a smart ass. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a life jacket. Like, duh. I'm like, yeah, bro.
First of all, one thing I would like to point out here is that all these PSAs make fun of one child, and they're basically bullies. These PSAs are bullies. Like, hey, dumb kid, you're stealing a bike. Hey, dumbass, you didn't put on your life preserver.
Hey, dumbass, you didn't check to see if there's an Autobot symbol before you try to steal the car.
Thank you. Hey, dumbass, you don't have a reflector on your bike, you stupid child.
Thank you. Even though I'm driving without my lights on, but still, you know what I mean?
No, but I'm an adult. I'm a robot who's 2,000 years old.
Exactly.
I have the right of way. He's
always.
I'm going back to Red Alert. He's a boomer. He's like, you should know better. But sir, you don't have your headlights on.
Who cares?
I fought in wars. I fought in the war. I don't have to put on my headlights.
All right, Cup.
Kids, you don't know what you're talking about. Yes.
Cup is one that fought in the wars, man.
Red Alert fought in wars. That's how he left. He was fighting in a war.
Oh my God!
All right, what's next? We probably have.
Is there another one?
I think there's one more.
Stay with me. I'm on you like glue.
All
right. Hi guys, can I skate
No.
with you? Nah, you're just a girl.
You're just a girl.
Oh.
You're just a girl.
Oh, power glide. You know what he means. He's gonna fall in love with her.
Oh, of course he is.
Yeah.
Aren't you jumping to conclusions? Let her try. You might be surprised.
Okay, but
Thanks.
Wow.
Wow, look at that. All right.
Remember, don't judge people till you give them a chance.
now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
The Transformers.
It doesn't sound the same.
All right.
It doesn't sound the same.
So kids, just a FYI. Well, sorry, young people. FYI, back in the 80s, girls couldn't do the same thing that boys did. So
Correct.
And
that's why.
and
We
Just cook
didn't
and
let
make
girls do
babies.
anything.
and they trying to make
That's all.
and
That was the mentality.
they're trying to go back to that right now.
Yes, but it's okay if you're a Republican. We want you to listen, so it's okay, not a problem.
Exactly.
Not a big deal. But yes, so again, giant aircraft lands in the middle of a playground. These Autobots need to stick to their own business and just leave it alone. But yes,
and stop being
so
bullies.
thank you. And now telling you, made those poor kids feel bad.
Yep.
Make them
For
feel
whatever
bad.
they did.
Ostracize them.
Thank you. Like, you guys don't know anything. She's a girl. She can do better than you guys.
Her boobs.
Exactly.
And boom, boom, and then they come and take our jobs.
Take my job. Take my job.
They came and took our jobs. I tell you. All right, what's next? I'm gonna share this. This one's for Dwayne here.
Let's see.
By the way, Dwayne said as soon as this was for Dwayne, he said, "Oh God." Everybody heard him, right? He
Yes,
thought
I
it was
did.
there's nothing personal, Dwayne. Hold on, let's see. I haven't seen this one though. This man.
Look, man, best dope you can buy. Try it.
I don't know. Hey, here comes Jessica and the Ghostbusters.
Hey, you guys want to try some dope?
No.
No.
That's a little kid.
Thanks, Trace. When it comes to the question of drugs, friends or not, the only right answer is no.
Bro, the kid looks like he's high as fuck, man. Or
Well,
like he's coming down.
He's already had the best dope there is. He's already had the best dope.
My question is, what is dope? Is dope cocaine or dope marijuana?
Yes.
Yes. What?
Or heroin. It could be heroin.
Any of those.
Well, according to that picture right there, is marijuana.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, marijuana is good for people over the age of 21.
I don't know. It's a baggie. I don't know what's in it. It could be mushrooms, man.
And I see something white.
No, the bag. It's a bag. It's supposed to be the bag. By the way, look at I forget what's the gorilla's name?
Tracy.
Dwayne, what's the gorilla's name?
Tracy.
Okay, look at his face.
Tracy's
he's really
smiling.
He's looking straight at it, and he's got a big smile on his face.
Because you know what?
Bro, he's having memories from back in the day.
He knows what it is.
I bet you. We didn't notice it, but when he threw him in the trash can, he kept that baggie for himself.
Yeah, he did.
Kept that bag
How
for
do you
himself.
think he sees all the furniture at the office that talks and moves? Oh, he's high half the time.
Yeah, that's probably what it. That's what it. How you just explained. By the way, I just paused it. They put everybody's mad. So the kid said that dope is bad, right?
Yes.
Only after the adults came in.
Of course.
You guys know, like, oh man, I don't know. Let me think about. Oh shit, look at the adults. Dope is bad,
It's
guys.
the peer pressure.
Don't do dope.
It's the peer pressure.
The guy got caught. The kid got caught, and he's like, "What? I would never buy this."
No, not me. Not me. I'm good.
Yeah. I always like how they make the drug dealers look meaner. He's got a mohawk and everything.
The earring, the cut off shirt.
But now, yeah, Frank, you made a good point. Now I know why everybody's seeing all these guys see ghosts. They're probably already high.
Thank you. Every single one of them.
Yes.
And you see the dude with the freaking aviator hat in the back?
Thank you. You think he's flying a plane?
You see, thank you. And you see that thing that's around his neck?
Uh-huh.
Hello?
Thank you. Yes.
Bro,
that's what it's for? That's what.
Thank you. I'm telling you, man. That's no medallion from the Roman days or whatever. D, I don't know. You jump in, D.
And by the way, I can't remember the girl. I didn't know. I forgot the girl was in this cartoon.
Who?
Yeah, I forgot there was a chick too. I thought it was just the
redhead.
two dudes and the monkey.
She's a redhead.
Obviously, if it's a girl in the '80s, yeah, she has to be a redhead.
Had to be a redhead.
But I forgot she was one. Again, we only saw episode 1. I think I've seen all the cartoons, but it's kind of like all fogged in there because I've done a lot of dope. Even though we don't know what dope is, I've done a lot of dope.
Nah, I don't know what that is either.
All right, we got 2 more to finish. Well, maybe 3. Let me see what we're at. maybe 3. But let's see this one. This is what Frank calls the anti PSA.
Jem is against PSAs because they're promoting the opposite. Watch this.
Let's find out. And by the way, this is Frank's favorite cartoon.
And you got to see the second one too.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Look at that. Look at that.
What is it? Thought you might like a cup of coffee.
Hey, that's mighty nice of you.
Oh, it's not.
By the way, we call this an Irish coffee, so I don't know what they're talking about.
Really? Just trying to be friendly.
Thanks again.
That stuff should be working right about.
That was some good shit. I need that.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
I need that shit. I need that. Oh, that's it? Where's the PSA there?
No. That is a PSA right there without being a PSA. It's promoting that it's okay to take beverage from a stranger.
It's not.
Dude, the conductor just took something from a stranger, coffee.
And
hey, I don't know you. What's up, buddy?
And he passed.
Have some coffee.
And he passed out. No, it's not good.
No, I know it's not good. That's bad.
But where is it? Where they come in and say, "Hey, you shouldn't do this"?
Oh, they don't. This is just part of the actual clip. I'm just saying that it is the PSA, the anti.
Right. There's no Yeah, I'm saying there is no PSA.
Yeah, there is none. There is none. It's just promoting the opposite.
Just letting you know, like, hey, if you do drugs,
it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And then
this is the worst one. This one here is the worst one.
Okay.
It's okay to accept rice from a stranger.
Always accept rice from strangers.
Thank you.
What's your hurry?
I have to get to the Gold Dust Casino right away, but I'm lost.
Easy. Go up 4 blocks and turn right. No, man, it's that way. 6 blocks and turn left. 4 blocks right. 6 blocks left.
Oh.
4 right. 6 left. Hey, pretty lady. I'll take you to the Gold Dust. Hey, what's your hurry?
All right, there's so many things unpacked in this one here.
Thank you.
Okay, first of all, she just randomly talks to strangers. So everything we say in every PSA, it's coming up here. She talks to strangers. Yeah, she talks to strangers. Tells the strangers where she needs to go.
Mm-hmm.
They start arguing. Some random guy goes, who wasn't even there. I don't know how he knew that she needed to get to that Stardust Hotel. Comes in on his motorcycle with no helmet.
Dressed like a cowboy.
Dressed like a cowboy with no helmet on, which she probably stole the motorcycle. That we learned already not to steal. We learned not to steal. We learned not to tell the addresses. We learned not to get in cars with strangers. And she's like, "Sure, I'll get in the car with you." He does a wheelie and drives away.
Yep.
It's a miracle that these women did not get raped, and I hope they never did.
Oh my God, I hope not. That's the worst.
Yes, that is. Yeah, okay, so as much as I like Jem, don't listen to anything they say.
See? Told you?
Yes. Don't listen to anything they say. All right. To finish it off for the evening, we're going to watch the one that made me want to do this special episode. It is called The Munchies. So, yes, some of you are... If you listen to this at midnight, you probably have the munchies right now. So watch out for the munchies.
So be careful with the munchies.
Yes, I know a few people who are listening to us right now who do get the munchies quite often. So let's listen to this one, which it's funny as hell.
When you're feeling bored or blue, watch out for the munchies. They find ways of making you munch when you're not hungry. Here, munch this.
Here, munch that.
When you're not so bored, you're fat. So want to find stuff to do, get munching off your mind. Soon you'll see you're feeling great with the munchies left behind.
Watch out for the munchies. Another nutritional message from the ABC Television Network.
The munchies.
Right. Yes, those munchies, by the way, munchies are bullies too. Damn, you're fat. Did you guys hear
Yes.
that? Is that like, damn, you're
Yes.
fat? They've been feeding you, and then all of a sudden, like, damn, you're fat. It's like, basically, it's like your partner.
Yeah.
They cook for you. They cook for you and everything, and all of a sudden they'll be
You're
like,
fat.
damn, you gained some
Mm-hmm.
weight.
Yeah.
Because
And
you
then when
cooked
you don't
all
eat,
the
it's
time.
like, come on, you gotta eat a little bit more, or you're too
Oh
skinny.
yes, yes. So yeah, I remember I saw this one that triggered so many flashback of all the PSAs, and this is the one that triggered it for me.
This is the one that started it all, buddy.
This is the one that started it off for me. This one, and then my favorite, but it's not PSA though. You guys remember Conjunction Junction?
Yes.
School of Rock.
Yes.
The
Yep.
School of Rocks. I learned a lot with the School of Rocks.
So did I.
Junction, and my favorite one is how you become a
Yep.
bill.
Oh, I remember that
I
one.
did that on one of the Common Sense Party podcast episodes. You can check it out on YouTube.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, because a lot of your listeners don't know how a bill becomes
No,
a
they
law.
don't.
Yeah. So, all right, that's all we have. I mean, we have a lot more, and there's a lot more out there, and maybe we can put some on our Instagram and TikTok page.
Yeah. I can drop some in there.
I got to talk to my social media guru. That's right, with a thumbs up right now. But I think we have so much though. So we have a big long list of non-cartoon. So these were all cartoon related based on the cartoons we used to do. But we have some really messed up ones that are not cartoon related, and that's going to be part 2. That's going to be a second cartoon episode.
A cartoon rewind episode.
Yes.
PSAs. Live action.
Yes.
Live action.
Yes. All right. Frank the Tank, take us home.
That's it. All right. So that wraps the show up for today. And as usual, from all of us at Cartoon Rewind, a huge thank you for tuning in. Remember to show us some love with a like, hit that subscribe button, and stay connected on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcast cravings take you. And now, don't forget, you can access us on the cartoonrewind.com, our dedicated site for it. All right. Don't forget to catch us on Instagram, TikTok for even more cartoon clips. Until next time, my cartoon addicts, stay tuned and peace.
Buy our toys.
None of this is being recorded.
That's okay, buddy. No worries. Relax. And then we can start. Give me a second. Let me fill up my tank.
Yeah, please. Go ahead. Fill up that tank. Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank. Let's go streaky.
What's this called? The PSA show? Episode?
Yes. PSA. Yep.
Public service
PSAs.
All right, Rolly.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Ready?
Yep.
All right. I've been recording now for 30 seconds.
And you're such an ass. You're such an ass. All right,
I need something for the blooper. I need something for the blooper reels.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I gotta start looking more.
I
I gotta start paying more attention.